everybody? It's now tuned into the RIA podcast. My next guests are a modeling duo that have coined the phrase "a new vibe through a new lens." Here to talk more about their brand, let's welcome to the show Kianna Brown and Naya from the Lace Project. How's it going, guys?
What's up?
Good.
What's up? How are
going
you?
on?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Really can't complain. How's everything?
Good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay focused, in the tough times that we are in right now. Just stay grinding, stay creative.
Yeah.
Has it been a tough time for models, especially for you guys? Or how do you guys feel like this whole quarantine situation has happened for people who do your type of work?
I feel like this pandemic really gave a lot of people like either make it or break it. It's like either you're motivated by the pandemic to, hustle and grind while you have all this time, or you just got lazy.
Right.
I feel like for both of us, we actually are two sides of a different coin with that. Like I was really lazy and she was super motivated, but like she could tell you like.
Yeah, I've been working. I've been working and working some more. But I mean, she's coming around now. So what we could do from here on out is just keep working.
Stay focused for the most part.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. That's very important.
Awesome. So when you guys go on your Instagram page, the first thing you see in a bio section is a new vibe through a new lens. What exactly do you guys mean by that?
Just us being creative, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just we have different, perspectives on different things and the way we see stuff. So it's kind of like, okay, well, we're welcoming everybody into how we view things, kind of. So, yeah.
Definitely something new. Just a new taste and a new aspect at a new angle. Yeah. That's basically what that means.
How do you guys go about being new and being fresh whenever you guys go shoot? Like, is it kind of like a game plan, like, all right, we have to do things a certain way, or does it flow just kind of how it flows?
Honestly,
It's a little bit of both.
yeah,
It really
but for
is.
the most part, I feel like we wing it for the most part
Right.
because we never know what we actually want to do until we just like see something. Like,
Right, of
yeah,
course.
like let's take a picture with this plant. Here.
Inspiration
Why not?
Definitely comes
Exactly.
from everywhere
Yeah.
with us because we are so open-minded and out of the box. We literally will see a plant and be like,
Yeah, and
this
be like,
is
okay,
everything.
maybe we can work
Right.
with this somehow. So yeah, we always try to finesse anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We do plan though, so like we have
Yeah.
themes, but even if it doesn't go to plan, it still comes out to be a good shoot. Yeah,
It's just a vibe too. Like we kind of just feed off of each other's energy.
Exactly.
So it's cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you guys ever scout out locations, or you guys just go like around like certain boroughs and say, all right, let's just walk around, look around. If it looks nice, let's just do it
Yeah.
here.
I mean, for the most part, we try to find a location because that do kind of make things easier. But if worst coming to worst and we don't have a location, we kind of just be like, okay, let's just drive around, let's walk around, let's see what we can find in the area, and we kind of just go off of that.
we started off doing that actually. We
Yeah.
started off walking around.
Wow.
Remember that? Yeah,
Aw,
we used
man.
to when we were amateurs. We were like, okay, this graffiti looks dope. Let's just stand by this.
Yeah,
I got you.
infamous graffiti wall.
Right.
You need a picture of a like, graffiti wall.
But
Like-
then as our brand started to grow and as we started to grow as models, we realized that theme is really important.
Yeah.
And theme goes hand in hand with location. Like, all right, where could this fit look nice and where would this pop out? And that's where we started thinking about things like, okay, we definitely want to do a rooftop shoot.
Yeah.
We definitely want to do a fire escape shoot. Definitely want to do like a construction. Like we have so many in our head right now that we're planning on. We're gonna get to it, but we have them in the books as of right now. But if we can't get access to that, then we'll just improvise and just find
And
something
do
just to
what
get
we can.
content up. Yeah.
As of right now, what was your favorite shooting location? Or if you had to choose like three locations.
Oh my God! Wait.
Oh man.
You say yours. I don't.
Girl, give me some time to think.
Our favorite shooting location.
I definitely feel like the Pepsi Cola was one.
That was
in
fun.
LIC?
Okay.
Yeah.
In Queens? That's fire.
Yeah, I think that one was pretty dope, especially with what we had on, kind of like went
Right.
hand in
It was
hand.
fun. It was really fun.
Sheesh.
I think because I would need my phone to actually look because we
I know,
shot in
because
a lot
we-
of
yeah.
places. But off the top of my head, I have to say one of our favorite places to shoot was one of our first shoots. I think it actually is our first shoot on our page. We did train tracks, and it was up on a it was like up on a hill, and we were the only two people up there.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and it was
fun.
gritty. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked the
Okay.
theme.
Yeah, I agree.
That was like
pretty
one of our
dope.
first. If you guys go on our page, like it's scroll all the way at the bottom. It's one of our
Yeah.
first shoots, and the sun was setting. It was fabulous.
It was.
I think that's still train tracks. It's
Yeah,
the
train
train tracks.
It's a train track for us. Yeah.
So it was like you guys had to like go over a fence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
type
we
of shit.
literally had
we
to
was
like
climbing.
climb.
We was
We climbed up a little hill thing, and the tracks was right there.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, I feel like that's what we like to do. Like, if we could sneak into a spot to take a shoot, like we're risky like that. Like, we will climb fences just to get.
I mean, like that's the whole fun of even like doing shoots like that.
But some people aren't willing to do that
scary
type of stuff. So it's
you,
kind of fun.
Like you can't work with people like that.
No, not really. I mean, most of the photographers that we have worked with, thankfully, were as cool that we were like, yo, can we just get a pic right there? Like, they'd be like, all right, yeah, let's go.
No
so,
trespassing, but
I like that.
Right, like no trespassing, just for 5 seconds, you know. So everyone's been as willing as we are to do something risky. That's pretty dope. Which is important because, you know, when you're creative, you gotta be out the box. You gotta break a couple rules sometimes. It's okay.
I feel you. Before we go into photographers, I wanted to ask you guys, what were your influences or what made you guys really go into modeling, come pretty much like full time? For
me, it was definitely A$AP Rocky. Like,
okay.
Yes, I got a lot of my inspiration, especially when I was in high school. I jack him as my dad now, so A$AP, if you're watching this.
I'm weak.
So, but I definitely looked up to him as far as, like, you know, wardrobe and stuff, because y'all know how A$AP Rocky dress. Who else was my inspiration? I would definitely say Janelle Monáe. I like the suit look, you know, the very classy, you know, pantsuit. I'm into that type of stuff too.
She pulls it off very well.
She does, exactly, and that's kind of what made me like. So I'm in the like my style is kind of both. It depends on how I'm feeling.
Versatile.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Versatile.
Yeah.
For me, my biggest inspiration, at least that was close to me, like someone that I knew, I would have to say is my dad, because growing up, you know, he was in the hip hop scene because he grew up at the same time as Run DMC. Oh, nice. So he was a huge fan of Run DMC. So, you know, he had like all the oversized jerseys and he had his closet. He had fitteds in his closet and he had all the sneakers when they first came out. And I used to look at pictures of my dad. I'm like, Dad, that's you? Because, you know, your parents these days don't look nothing like. I'm like, that's you. So I was like, you were a fly guy. Okay. So I would go through his closet and I would I'm like, yo, you need this? He'd be like, no, I don't. So I went to private school. So on dress down days, I'm like, this is my one opportunity
to look fly.
To look fly, right? So I would take something from his closet and everybody be like, oh, because, you know, you in private school, nobody know who fly because you all wear a uniform.
Exactly.
So when I come in, I pay my $1 because you got to pay $1 on dress down day. I pay my $1 and I come in giving it everything that I got because I only got 1 day out the 2 months to dress up. So everybody be like, oh, that's fire, this and the third. Some people would say, you know, what they want to say, like, oh, that's too big for you. And I'm like, no, you don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
Like, so you get weird feedback. You get feedback from the haters. You get feedback from but there were the few people who were just like, yo, no, I like this. This is dope. Like, I see what you're trying to do. So definitely my dad helped me get into the fashion world. But for celebrity-wise, I would definitely have to say Zendaya.
Ooh, wifey. I love Zendaya.
Zendaya for fashion-wise especially, but mostly just for the model-esque persona that she has. I aspire to learn how to move my body in certain ways to where I become more photogenic and I just become more comfortable with modeling in general. Because I can't afford what Zendaya wear, but she is definitely an inspiration when it comes to style and just the whole modeling experience overall.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Were you a big fan of the Spider-Man movies that came out? The 2 recent ones?
I watched them things like twice. Like it's just I just love her as a person because she can do it all. Like Zendaya really does it all. Yeah, so she sings, she acts, she dances. Like come on, and she's beautiful. Yeah, like, bro.
She got it.
And she be chill. Like she don't be in the mix. You don't hear her. She lay low.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about her.
Yeah, she know what she doing. She real low key.
She's calm. I love her always for that. So
yeah, I like celebrities and artists who you never hear about them unless they're doing something really cool.
Really, right? Exactly.
It's never
that's
like
how you want to keep it. Yep.
Exactly. Like you'll never catch her like any fight,
and nothing crazy,
whatever bullshit.
Exactly. This industry could get a little wild sometimes.
If I could become a celebrity and do it like her, exactly like her, because sometimes, you know, you become a celebrity and you really fumble the bag. Like, if I could be a celebrity, I would like to do it exactly how she did it, like just seamlessly and calm and quiet and still a billionaire. Like she got bags coming from all over the place. Like if I could be that type of celebrity to lay low and get bags from different like movies, music, TV shows, modeling, fragrances. She has a fragrance. She has a freaking perfume. Like,
you gotta be popping to have a cologne or perfume.
Yo, what?
You can't just be a regular person.
You can't be no regular with a perfume. I think not.
So yeah, nah. I would love. Listen, inspiration. Boom, Zendaya. That's it.
That's awesome. Have you guys ever thought about maybe doing skits or maybe doing like little acting here and there, stuff like that, maybe to add some more content? Because you two seem like you two are very obviously very bubbly with each other and very funny, stuff like that. So you guys ever thought about that?
I mean, we have a YouTube. Well, that we kind of started working
Yeah.
on, and that's where people would see the fun side of us.
Right.
But I'm not gonna hold y'all. We haven't really been as prominent on that as we should have been. But skits, I don't know. Not really.
Yeah,
I
that hasn't been
it.
anything we actually sat down and talked about.
Right.
But maybe
I feel like our natural raw personality, it just on camera without planning anything is just entertaining enough. Like without having to plan anything like that. But it's a good point that you bring up that like that is a bag.
Yeah.
These people that make skits and these things, it is a bag.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll consider it.
Yeah,
I don't see why not.
Yeah, nowadays definitely works because one of my last guests, Superstar Raw, he's a hip hop artist. He's really close with Ron Suno. I don't know if you guys know who Ron Suno is.
My co. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, I'm guessing she's familiar. Is she familiar?
Yeah,
I'm not.
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. I mean, the way she said it, she's probably just like, okay.
Okay.
You might as well just say it.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
It's nothing crazy though. It's just like
But you
I
heard
know
of him?
people who knows him.
No, okay,
That's
cool,
all.
cool.
All right, that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so he told me that growing up, he was always like a funny guy.
Yeah.
Always like a class clown type of guy. Like always someone who was like always had like mad girls over. Always looking for a party, stuff like that. Like he was always that type of guy. So before he went to music, because I found out about him through music. But I didn't realize that he was doing skits before. He really got famous with skits, and then he's actually like a really like naturally funny guy. So like, now he does like the music, he has the skits, he has his like he does clothing and stuff like that, promo.
Right.
So now it's like unlimited amounts of ways on streams of income.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I feel like nowadays it's kind of like you got to be
you got to be able to do more than one thing these days.
Yeah.
It's definitely important.
You got to have your hand in multiple
Exactly.
pockets.
Yeah, that's very true.
What other side hustles or other streams of income do you guys kind of think about? Like moving forward, of course, when everything kind of gets more
personally or just as a group, as like
we do both.
together?
I think both. Yeah, both. That's a fair question. Both.
As a duo, we definitely as for streams of income, we actually just spoke about this like not even a month ago. It's very recent.
That's so crazy.
We've always loved modeling, but what we do is more for ourselves, just to express ourselves. But we're actually like, okay, like I think we can actually turn this into a business.
Yeah.
That being said, we spoke about starting a styling program.
Yeah.
Because of the feedback that we get from everyone else, how they love how we dress, they love our style. We're just like, yo.
We can do this.
You know,
like we could test the waters
exactly
and see where it goes from there because it's something that we get pretty often.
Exactly,
pretty
so
good
like,
feedback.
We can get good money
like,
off
okay,
this,
yeah, like why not try? You know?
Yeah, of course.
So we were thinking about that. It would just basically be like a service. You know, when we get our website and everything up and going, we can provide that. Like, hey, look how we dress. We can style you too. You know what I mean? And we can do like in-house visits. We can style you with your own clothes, or we can
give you a budget, take you thrifting, do what we do for a day, and then we style you personally.
Right.
And so that's something we just been talking about. So
that's dope. Yeah, because you two right now, you guys have like pretty like awesome fits right now.
Oh, thank you.
But they're also very different though. It's like
yes,
one's like,
exactly.
Oh yeah.
One's like more like sporty.
And what we try to do is, well, like before our photo shoots, she would often send me pictures first. So if we know we have a shoot, she'll send me her picture, and I'll be like, okay, I need to try to find something to complement, and it also depends on the scene too.
Right.
So we try to make it all make sense, because if she got on this and I came in with a maxi dress on, it's kind of like
would just.
Did you not get the memo? Like, so
we coordinate, but we still touch on each other's like she's still doing her style. I'm still, because we have very completely different styles, and you guys will notice that in our shoots. But we still complement each other no matter what. Yeah. No matter what, we will complement each other without her straying from her style and without me straying from my style.
So let's say, for example, that I wanted to be a part of that service, because I'm assuming that would it be just like females, or would it just be guys?
No, be
too?
anybody.
Yeah,
it
be anybody.
We prefer it to be any and everybody, because I want people to know that we can style anyone. We can style someone who's tall, someone who's short, someone who's wider, someone who's slim. Yeah. We can male, female, we can do it all. So definitely we will take anybody.
So what we planned on doing was kind of like doing a little questionnaire before, like asking the person who's interested, a few questions, like what do you like? What inspires you? Just random questions that kind of touch based on every aspect of their personality. And then we kind of move on. We kind of go from that.
So we won't dress you in something that
like you have completely like we want you to be comfortable in what you're wearing too. So we're trying to like combine your sense of fashion and our, outlook
expertise.
Right.
Sounds good. It sounds dope, because I think especially nowadays what's happening is that gender roles are kind of shifting a little bit. So nowadays, girls are wearing, like more sweats or more stuff that like, like shopping from the guys section, which isn't like a bad thing, of course. And guys are just, they might dress more feminine, I guess. Depending on how you look at it.
I am all for the men with satchels and bags.
Hello,
okay?
we are here for that energy.
I listen, man purse.
Hello.
Listen,
We love to
come
see
it.
you. Josie,
I'll put you in a skirt.
Yeah,
Don't play. Don't play.
Sounds dope though. It's cool that you guys could definitely be very versatile when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
So I do feel like being a stylist too is a huge career.
It is.
That's why we were thinking. We were like, yo, we could do this. Like, we could do this.
And it goes hand in hand with what you guys are doing too with the Lace Project, because it's kind of like, how do I know you guys? How do I know that you guys can dress? Oh, well, here it is.
Right,
exactly.
We've done like stuff for like you guys have portrayed stuff for Fashion Nova. I think you had like a Fashion Nova fit on once.
Yes,
or something like that.
We did a shoot sponsoring for them. It was I can't even remember when it was, but she had a jumpsuit and I had like it's kind of like a race car kind of sporty look, but that was really, really fun because we both wore heels and we did it in the city. It was definitely different.
It was
because we don't, but that's what we like to branch out, but we want to let everyone know that you can pull this off because we can pull it off.
Yeah, you can do anything.
So you can do anything.
Literally, you can literally do anything.
We did another shoot for a clothing brand called Blucci. And we were working with them for a little bit. We got discount codes and everything, like, so we modeled it. And then we promoted it and we're like, hey, shop Blucci, use our code to get 10% off, things like that. So she got a hat, I got a t-shirt, and we did a little shoot with that too. So we definitely like to dabble with other businesses just to get our name out there as well, but also to promote them.
Of course. Do you guys ever also plan on I don't know with the Blucci, I don't know if it's a black owned business or for any of the other brands you guys have sponsored for, have done shoots for black owned businesses, but just in case they're not, do you guys plan on doing like more black owned businesses or maybe like going for that?
Absolutely. At this point, it's probably going to be black owned businesses only.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our personal friends are coming up with their own style, and we're like, listen.
And it's like, come on, if we're not going to help each other, it's like, who else is?
Exactly.
Like, we need each other.
We need each other. So we're definitely going to start supporting all of our people who are being creative and who are starting their own lines.
Right.
And their own artwork and their own businesses. We are definitely here for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. But what would you guys want to travel to? Or like, what are your top destinations, either for specifically talking about fashion or for shoots and all that?
Well, I feel like we're lucky that we live in New York. We're lucky that we live in New York because New York, New York fashion.
Exactly.
So we're blessed to be born in the heart of, where everyone comes to display their fashion. But definitely Europe.
Yeah.
That gotta
we
be
gotta
it for
go.
us. We're in like one. So like this is one of the fashion powerhouses in New York. But over there in Europe, they be on some different timing.
They be on different timing over there. And we'll fit right in, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
And Soho, growing up, Soho was the spot for us.
Soho?
School,
oh my God, we lived in Soho.
We thought Soho was
we thought we were so cool.
So we were going to Soho after school
girl,
in high
you
school.
wanna go?
Like, you want to go to Soho?
You want to go to Soho?
Like, that's where all the celebrities be at. And that's where they be shopping
You know how many
at.
celebrities I've seen?
in Soho?
We've seen a lot. Well, especially, I can't really remember how many with her, but individually, like, because I was out there so often, I've seen, like, what's that man name? I can't remember his name. I've seen Neve or Nev from Catfish.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Nev be out here.
What's the, that celebrity? He used to be wilding, talking about, what's this man's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name.
Didn't you see, what's his name, going into a building?
No.
One day, when we was in Soho, but we was going to a concert, and you saw so-and-so walk into a building. You saw him walk into a hotel. Was it Gucci? No, it was not Gucci.
Oh, it was Meek Mills.
Okay.
I seen Meek Mills. Yeah.
He
was going into,
Didn't you see ASAP too? No, you didn't see ASAP.
No, I seen one of his members. I can't remember his name.
Oh, it's probably either like Ferg with 12.
Not Ferg. Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah.
They just be out
They
there,
be out
bro.
there.
But
Or
don't
ASAP
stop.
Nas.
Yeah,
Nas, it was either Nas or 12 because Ferg,
It's one of them.
Ferg is, a big guy.
Yeah.
Rocky, you know who Rocky is.
Yeah. I think it was the second one.
They be out there though.
Yeah, they be out there.
That's
Long
what we
story
was like.
short,
We was
that's
like,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
nah, this is where the fashion killers be at.
Fashion.
Yeah, that is.
So did the fashion?
Pistol go.
Ew, you stink. Move. She really be wild.
I'm sorry.
But nah, that's really
But
like
yeah.
we was like, okay, nah, this is where the fashion is hot. This is where, so. But aside from being in New York, like our inspiration, we just definitely have to travel to Europe.
Yeah.
We got our fashion, like I said, you know how she was saying how like we're versatile. Like we could literally go from the rough, the gritty, the denim to the heels and the dresses and the sun hats in Europe. You feel me? Like we can touch it all. So I definitely want to see what we would look like in Europe.
I know. That'll be a look.
Rona needs to go.
Yeah.
Rona needs to go so we can catch this flight tomorrow.
You're holding up
Rona
a lot of
been
stuff
going yesterday. But
Legit.
anyway,
Get it together.
What specific cities would you guys want to go to in Europe? My bad.
Damn. Oh my God, that's so
specific. Yeah, honestly,
I had one at the top of my head, so I just can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I just want to go.
Aside from London and Paris,
really,
obviously.
yeah.
Aside from London and Paris, gotta hit those two. Italy. Ooh, Little Italy. Yeah, Italy for sure.
Little Italy?
Yeah.
I guess.
I feel like
I don't really know.
If we go to Europe, we hitting everything.
We hitting everything.
I'm
That's
not
how
about
I'm
to pay
looking
for
at
it.
it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
a whole different continent.
Yeah,
I am leaving North America. Like, we are going to hit every city.
We out.
Because I feel like every city within Europe has their own sense of style.
Oh, of
and
course,
I would
yeah.
like
Of
for
course.
us to test our fashion sense by
yeah.
trying to develop into that culture and see, you know, how far our expertise can take us if we go to Italy, if we go to France, if we go, you know, different spots. I actually, I don't even know why I didn't say this. I want to go to, come on, what? Tokyo. Thank you. I want to go to Tokyo. So bad. So bad.
Tokyo's a vibe.
Yo, what?
Bro, Tokyo's where it's at right now.
Tokyo's killing
their
stuff
fashion
right now.
too. Honestly, we gotta go everywhere.
Yeah.
This question was just like literally a trick question because we just need to go everywhere.
Yeah.
That's lit. Actually, one of my cousins, he was in Tokyo for a while. Like he has like his own art gallery there. He met his girlfriend out there. But due to COVID, they had to come back. Well, they went back to Colombia. Like he's with his girlfriend right now, like in Colombia, just chilling. But as soon as COVID clears out, he's gonna go back to Tokyo.
As he should.
Yeah. Nah, he loves it out there.
That's dope.
I feel like
literally loves it out there.
I feel like I wouldn't come back either.
Yeah,
like if I'm in Tokyo, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, their fashion sense is really amazing.
But
yeah, Tokyo and Europe as of right now. We might add some more, but
that's awesome. That's awesome. What photographers do you guys work with for the most part?
We've worked with, and in our mini documentary, which you guys should definitely go check out.
Yes,
we gave credit to every photographer that we've ever worked with. So if you guys are interested in it, so if you see one of our shoots and you're like, oh my God, this is so dope, who shot them?
Yeah.
It's in the credits. It's under the shot. Like, we give credit where credit is definitely due. But off the top of my head, we've worked with Calvin G Productions. He's definitely
dope.
Amazing. And
amazing.
It's crazy because he met us at a concert. He was the videographer.
Video.
For the concert. So he was actually working the concert.
Oh, nice.
And me and Naya were in the front because, you know.
We always somewhere.
We just gotta, you know, we just lighted up. We just spotlight, hello. So we're in the front minding our business. When I tell you, we just go
attract attention.
And we just, by not even doing
by
anything.
Not, just by being ourselves. It's so crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, we lit.
Because that's what I'm saying. We feed off each other energy.
Exactly.
And especially
when
we outside. Yeah.
Like, we don't be making friends or nothing. We just, all we need is each other. And honestly, so we make our own little fun. We make our own little party. And throughout the concert, and if you guys go, probably at the end of this video, I'll have Teo added in or whatever. He put up, because, you know, he did the video for the entire concert. So it's actually on the internet. It's on YouTube. This man camera was always in our face.
Yeah.
It was always, I'm like, nah, he like us. So at the end of the concert, he actually came up to us. He was like, yo, you guys are so dope. You guys just had the third. And we exchanged contacts. He was like, I want to shoot y'all sometime. Yeah. And he was the first person that we shot with that you guys can tell, like, on our page, like, I'm like, whoa, like, this is a shoot. Because he's a professional.
It's a shoot.
Like, it was a shoot. It's not no regular shoot.
It's like an actual shoot.
Whoa, the lighting. It was like, when we worked with him, it was different because he would position us and he would
he would tell us, he would direct us, like, okay, maybe you should do this,
like,
maybe use your hands more, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to get closer, because it's funny enough, when we do our photo shoots, like, we kind of always it comes to us. It comes to us, and we kind of just do our own thing. And what we're trying to do now is be more involved with each other because if you look throughout our page, most of the pictures are us standing next to each other. Nothing really like together.
Incorporating each other.
You know what I'm saying? But we started to notice that, so we definitely.
And he's the one who actually started putting us together. He was like, okay, no, like, have her sit here between your legs.
Exactly.
Put your
hold
hand
her hand.
Things
closer.
like that. Exactly.
Yeah, so.
working with him was pretty cool. But we have Calvin. We worked with Marjorie as well. Marjorie Fajardo Productions. We've worked with Zay Wilflex on Instagram as well. The first person that we have ever shot with ever. It was so funny because our first shoot was in a dorm room. We were so amateur. It was so cute though.
And we used Christmas lights.
We did use That was fire though.
That was fire though, honestly. Those
Listen, they were fire. We're probably going to put it in our highlight story because, obviously as we progress, we're going to put out our better work. But we'll put that in our highlight story. But we worked with Hardik Photos for that one as well. I actually kind of want to, because I want to give credit to everybody that was due, obviously, but I think in a total, one of my best friend Nicole, she shot for us as well. We have Kai. We have Nakai. Oh my God, our fellow Lord. Oh, yes. Follow us on Instagram at LowCastLords, LowCastelords. Yes. I don't know if it was an X. Is it an X or O for Lords? It's O. It's O. Okay. Yeah. So what I just spelled, follow that. So we're in a creative group. There's about 6 of us. So we all do our own things. We're the models. Nicole, my best friend, she's an artist. Nakai, Denny, and Ariel, they make music. They make beats. So we're a group of creatives, pretty much. We call ourselves Lords. Lowcast Lords is our Instagram. And because we're all talented in different aspects, we all work with each other. So because Ariel and Nakai, even though they are rappers and they make beats, they are also proficient with a camera. So they've done some of our shoots too. So that's 2 of our other photographers, and I think that's about,
for the most part,
it. That's pretty much everyone we shot with. Yeah. Oh, and of course Alexis. Can't forget Alexis. She did our shoot where we were both wearing denim and we were in Central Park. That shoot was also fun. I have to say that was one of our favorite spots as well, aside from the train tracks. So that's pretty much everybody.
That sounds like a lot of people.
Yeah. We branch out a lot, and it's crazy because a lot of people want to work with us. Yeah. So it's like
which is good, by the way. It's good. It's good that it goes both ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have to go out and get people, but it's also nice for people to reach out to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope.
That's what helps us be able to also make more content. It's like, because if we're constantly looking for a photographer, and if their rates are crazy, like, it'll be hard for us to put out as much as we want to put out. But if we have people coming to us who also want to help us, like, I need some exposure, and I also know that you need to shoot up soon, so let's work together. We have a lot of people who do that. So that's honestly the reason why we have so many shoots up, is because we have a lot of people who just genuinely, like, want to work with us. Yeah. So it helps. Yeah.
That's amazing. What do you guys look for, like, both personality-wise and creative-wise, when reaching out to photographers?
We're just looking for a good time, good energy, honestly.
Good and heavy on the good energy.
Yeah, because energy is a lot. You need your good energy to be around you at all times. So, guys, keep the good energy around you.
Yeah, especially for work, because if you're working with somebody, stuff might get serious.
Yeah, exactly. Because once somebody's mood go down, it's going to rub off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen, especially if you're doing business, So it's always good. We're always looking for good energy and just, different ideas. And, that's it.
Yeah. It helps also when, the photographer is as, creative as we are, so that because we feed off of them. We feed, me and her going to be good no matter what. Right. We're going to be straight. Like, if the photographer is shitty and they just got bad attitude, me and her still gonna do what we gotta do. Yeah, but it helps. Exactly, business. But it helps when they are as energetic as we are. Like Calvin, bro. With Calvin, it's always a good time. Like, he's goofy, he's funny. You feel me? So it's just like we feed off of our photographers as well. So we're definitely looking for someone who's very open, because we need someone who understands our style as well. You don't want a photographer who's just gonna be like, okay, what is she wearing? Yeah. We want a photographer who understands our style, who can work with us, whose energy is great, like Naya said, and who brings a good time to the table. Like, we here for business, but also, like, these pics are gonna come out fire if because you can tell, like, with certain shoots, like, when the energy is great, the shoot just comes out better. It just comes out better. So in terms of looking for photographers, we definitely look at their work before we request them. And we'll talk a little bit beforehand. And if they seem like the type of person who's just like want to have a good time, they're excited to work with us. You don't want somebody like, here's my rates. All right, let's book. Like, no, I'm excited to work with you. Things like that. Then we'll be like more open to working with them.
Of course. What would you guys want to try out more when it comes to shoots? Like, are there any maybe props you guys like to implement a little more, or like maybe like certain types of angles or locations? Like, what else are you guys kind of like looking? All right, we should do this, and this, maybe like in the future.
That's so crazy.
Well,
we always talk about
we always talk about this. It's so funny you asked that. But I feel like for the most part, we definitely want to incorporate more props. We've been talking about props a lot. So we definitely have a lot of shoots coming up that, you know, include a lot of props. So that's one of the major ones, I would say.
Yeah, because we've been doing things kind of the same for a long time now.
Yeah, it's time to switch it up.
So now it's just like, okay, like, we're going to do themes, but with the themes, we feel like, okay, like, let's use this, let's use that. So, you know, a different vibe to a different lens. We have to be different. We can't keep giving out the same stuff. So when it comes to just positioning and locations and things that we use in our shoots, we want people to be like, whoa, I never even thought to use a flower vase for that. Like, that's cool. So we definitely we have out of the box thinking. We just need to bring that thinking
to life
in our shoots. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So, like, when it comes to those type of props or shoots, is it kind of like maybe themed sometimes? Like maybe doing like a military theme one day, or maybe doing like an old school theme next day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Something like that.
Whatever the theme is, we will use props to match that. Right. So, like if it's old school.
Yeah, we do the big hoop earrings, maybe some
I like
bubble gum.
I love those. I love those.
I love that. Yeah, like,
you know, like anything.
What's some polo? Them, you know them pants I got? Them brown pants?
Cargo?
No. Okay, anyway. It's just the old, I don't know what the word is called. I'm going to figure it out later. But yes!
Oh, corduroy! Corduroy joints is...
Yes, I cannot pronounce that word.
Nah, wait, don't say nothing. No, just watch
okay, yeah.
Just say watch this.
Okay, yeah, watch this. But yeah, that's what we try to do with those. So.
All right, awesome. Pretty much sounds like you guys have like a big game plan for everything moving forward.
Definitely.
It's all just putting it into action. We have a lot of things that we speak into fruition, but it's just like we really need to get on our grind, organize, reach out to whoever we need to reach out with when it comes to our styling program that we about to start up, because we want to start that before 2020 is over. Like, this year has been extremely unproductive because of, you know, everything that's going on. So we need to leave this year with something big, you know. So this project is going to be our new baby. So we talk about a lot of stuff, but now we're definitely about
actually do it. You know,
do it.
What's the hold up? What are we
doing? What are you doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we got a lot planned, and it feels good to talk about it because, you know, we never really we talk about it like to each other.
Yeah,
but now that you're asking us these questions, it's kind of like bringing it to our knowledge. Like, okay, now we're actually aware. We
need to really get on it. Like,
because look at all the ideas we have in our head.
Exactly.
It's mad stuff that we told you today, and we're just like, okay, so why are we not doing it yet?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, sometimes it's just like that extra push sometimes.
Yes, thank you, Tay Tay.
Yes, thank you, because that was very much needed.
It was needed.
All right, so good. Anyway, what other brands would you guys maybe like to work with? Like, if there was like this one like fashion brand or this one whatever like brand in general that you guys would take in a heartbeat, which brand would that be?
Me personally, because in the beginning we kind of just solely worked with material. Like, we weren't big on brands. We're just like, we go thrifting, we get material, and we make material popping, because that's the whole point of the Lace project, is just making a fire fit out of something that's like $5, $2, something oversized, something old school. You feel me? Like, making fashion out of things that, because we don't really believe in name brand and expenses and things like that. But if we were to like collaborate with a clothing line, like if a clothing line DM'd us today and was like, yo, I like your style, can you model for us? I would have to say I personally would love to model for Uniqlo.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. I like them a lot. I like Uniqlo. It's very underrated.
Yeah. Because I'm very telling underrated. You, like Tokyo. I would like to model for Uniqlo.
For me, I would have to say either like Zara or like
I like Zara
Paxson.
Yes!
That's
where I really be wanting the same.
That's more my type of thing. So, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I shop at Paxson, like I'm in the guy section.
Like, yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
They sweats is better than the female sweats.
Yo, like I love me some Paxson. So yeah, I think Zara and Paxson for me. Yeah. Zara and Paxson.
Yeah, no, those are all like really super great brands. I'm gonna go through each one of them. So Uniqlo is underrated.
OD
underrated.
Very much.
That's why I kind of like generated to it, because like I said, we don't do the big like Nah, we sticking to what we
true.
know. You feel me? So yeah, Uniqlo is super underrated, but that's my spot. What?
Yeah.
Uniqlo is dope because I think there's some tennis sponsorship that they do. So I think I don't know if it's Roger. No, it's not Roger Federer. Roger Federer's with Nike. I think Novak Djokovic. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him or not. He's like a super like well-known tennis player. He's sponsored by Uniqlo, so Uniqlo make like his like give him like sportswear clothes and everything.
See, this is
That's
Uniqlo.
crazy.
We got
So Uniqlo is actually a really good one because they're actually like known worldwide.
Yeah,
they're very
exactly.
they're very
Enough to
simple
sponsor people.
clothes.
Yeah.
They're very simple clothing, but it's all well made.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, it's never gonna break on you. I used to buy. Let me see what different Uniqlo I have. They're like long johns or like it's like a long john set and also like long sleeve set, but like they're so fucking warm because they're meant for skiers or if you do like ski stuff.
Okay.
But obviously if you're just in a
They make great
chilling,
stuff for the winter.
Yeah.
Wow, they make great stuff. I just realized my boyfriend has a like this little fur kind of. He swears it's a coat. I be telling him it's a sweater.
The brown one?
Yes.
He
be but it's fuzzy and like it's a zip up and it's so comfortable. But like he be icing out and he be putting his accessories on and it's a fit. I'm like, and I'm like, he's like Uniqlo. I was like,
it's a look.
See what I'm saying?
say less.
Like Uniqlo, it's Uniqlo for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paxton and Zara definitely too, because like I said, our styles are versatile, so we could switch up and get that nice little.
Paxton is fire too. I love Paxton. Paxton's been lit for a while. I used to shop at Paxton like before, obviously now.
Right.
When I was younger, but it was more of like a skate surf. Type of concept. But then I stopped shopping there for a while because of course like that in the East Coast that surf skateboard type of type of look.
Right.
For a while, it kind of like died down a little bit. That's because that was more of like a West Coast thing, for the most part.
Exactly.
But then, like out of nowhere,
it came
back.
Right. Exactly.
They just revamped their whole outlook on everything. Now they're more of like I guess like street, urban, whatever you want to call
urban,
it. Yeah, whatever you want to
They're kind
call
of
it.
like Superdry.
Yes, I love Superdry. Yes, Superdry is dope too.
Yeah, facts. That's definitely true.
I haven't been there in a minute though.
Yeah,
but yeah. I love their material, especially like when it comes to like their bottoms.
Yeah.
Like, we love the oversized with the joggers and the sweats.
Oh, high key. Yeah. Maybe Zoomies too. I like Zoomies clothes. I like the graphics.
Yeah. Oh,
the
graphics. Yeah, graphic tees are dope.
Yeah, that's where I would definitely get my like tees from.
Right. Yeah, definitely graphic tees are definitely where it's at.
They're definitely
most definitely.
Graphic tees, just like a chill, calm. This is some dope graphic. I'm wearing one right now. Look at this. You see, they just.
That graphic tees.
It just be. This is what I don't even. It just says West Coast.
I should have worn. Yo, that's so crazy. I was gonna wear my Tupac one, but like I wore that yesterday.
I'm weak. Everything's fine, baby. Let's just throw it in the wash. Just throw it in the wash. But that's all good. But yeah, those are definitely our stories that we would love to go back with for sure.
Are there certain models from speaking of Tupac, are there certain maybe like older types of like musicians, rappers, models, old school people that you kind of looked at as wow, like I kind of want to give that type of vibe when it comes to like fashion and all that.
Damn.
Other than Zendaya, because Zendaya's a little more recent.
Tell you about some TLC. I could left IU in a minute, and I would love to. Because in the beginning, we had like a different aspect on colors. Like she loved the darker spectrum and I loved the brighter spectrum. Like I love neon and I love to play with color. Like TLC, for sure, definitely. I feel like fashion was just so ruthless back in the day.
Yeah,
no one could tell you shit about it. They would be wearing the craziest thing.
Biggest shirt. Biggest pants, hat tilted to the side,
upside down.
They got the toothpick in the mouth,
but it was.
They got the go-to.
Not the hairstyles, like haircuts too. Everything was crazy. Like whatever Tupac had, like no one could rock that nowadays.
Nobody could pull that off.
Somebody wearing a bandana
with
front waist with a baldy,
and the bandana.
I haven't even seen. Have you seen it? I haven't seen it. I mean, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I mean, they gonna try.
But it's just like, oh my God. That's why me and Naya always say, yo, I swear we was born in the wrong era.
We say this all the time. I'm such an old soul. Like, more than her, I think, like, maybe if you want to talk about music, I'm literally, I'm living in the 112 era. Like, that.
That's way. Ooh, it's like all the way back.
Era.
That's also another inspiration for our fashion, to be honest. It's like, yo, if we could just bring that back.
Facts. That's all we trying to do.
I feel like
honestly.
we could bring it back.
I feel like we could bring it back.
People do wearing these days, y'all. What y'all doing? Y'all spending thousands of dollars on some jeans.
I mean, hey.
I mean, cool. I mean,
what you like.
They look like my H&M jeans, to be honest. They look the exact same, but you spent $5,000 on it. But I'm not gonna say nothing.
You know what's crazy? That's all just branding right there.
It is.
You don't even
Yeah,
look,
that's
you
all
look
branding.
just like me. You
literally.
Just, I don't get it. Like, I understand if you drop in bags and you look incredible. Like, if you're on some Europe type shit and you drop in bags on European clothing and you look fashionable. All right, cool. But not when, you're dropping bags on something that just make you look like a regular schmo. Like, there are people out there that's dropping money on a white tee. Like, I've seen it.
Oh yeah, like regular white
tees, and they're expensive. They're like $200.
You think I'm about to go spend $12 in H&M for a bandana I could get at the beauty salon?
Yeah, for 99 cents. Not
bro. Okay.
It's all about, you see our mindset. It's just like back in the day when things didn't cost much and you had more room to be creative.
Exactly. Now it's all about
this generation.
You gotta prove a point.
You gotta prove a point. So people are afraid to express themselves. And that's why the Lace Project, like, a whole different vibe, bro. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Not
I was
one
walking
bit.
out in these lime green bright. When I tell you, because we live in Jamaica, Queens, so we gotta go to Jamaica and Parsons to take the train everywhere we go.
Yeah.
That's when I tell you when we meet up there.
What?
When I tell you the minute we hop off the bus,
it's
like.
I'm like,
and when we texting each other, because sometimes she'll get there before me, and she's like, "Yo, can you hurry up?" Like,
they just staring at me. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I'm like, "Bro, if it was,"
she's like, "You think I'm dealing with anything better?"
Nobody will be watching you like that, because they'll be, "Yo, I like it. This is cool."
Yeah,
everybody just be watching because you're not wearing just jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're weird.
Because you're standing out. It's kind of like, I mean,
so it's hard sometimes for us to express ourselves, especially when we're on our way to a shoot. We gotta,
yeah,
where everybody's watching, but like I said, bro, we don't care. We got a point to prove. We're trying to express ourselves. We want other people to feel as freely as we do.
Just do it.
So just do it. That's it.
I can see where you guys might get uncomfortable from like the side eyes and stuff like that. Not just from like from the angle of you guys being like being different fashionable wise, but also like being women. Like obviously no one wants to be like that on a train. But the fact that you guys are like breaking necks from what you guys are wearing,
literally,
that's a good thing. That means you're doing your job.
Yourself,
it's just sad because it's like we don't mind the stares.
We don't mind it, of
it's
course.
It's to the point where it's like, yo, you shouldn't be staring. This should be normal.
And that's like the number one rule in New York.
Like, don't stare at nobody.
That is the number one rule, but don't do that.
But hey, listen, it'll come a day and age where our job that we are doing, we will accomplish it to make everyone feel as comfortable to express themselves.
Facts.
And there won't be no staring because we all gonna be
where we were
in
to be.
We all gonna be expressing ourselves, so it's like there's no room for judgment. It's just I like that. I see what you're doing. I feel like
heard you, bro.
Being different is like taboo now.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, why you wearing lime green
Why you
pants?
wearing lime green?
Because I want to wear lime green pants. So what? My bubblegum pink sneakers on. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. Do you feel like there's too many rules or maybe like unwritten rules when it comes to fashion?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And it's disgusting.
And
it's actually sickening. Like it makes me upset. It's so sad because who's the shut up, Sneaky? She's so sick. I hate her.
Bro, I'm about to have it as a sound effect on the board.
It's like it's to the point where people don't know what fashion is anymore. Now you're saying one thing, this person's saying one thing.
Right.
It's like when kids are young, if they want to wear them light up sneakers,
then you wear them light up sneakers and you rock them.
You feel what I'm
saying?
To the
lights
and it's
fall.
just like people tell you, oh no, that's childish, that's this and that. Let me find a pair of light up sneakers right now in my big age.
I'm rocking them, and that's on God.
That's on God.
Yep,
like,
I'm putting a fit together in 2.5.
If we find some light up sneakers, because we 23 years old, that'll be a shoot.
That'll be a shoot.
That'd be interesting. I've never seen anything.
Exactly. That's the point.
Like,
that's what we're getting at.
I don't care about being stared at.
Right.
I'm expressing myself. If I like something, I like it, and I'm gonna wear it. I don't care what your rules are. I don't care what you feel is fashion, what you feel is not
because
fashion.
What is fashion?
What is fashion?
What is it?
Fashion is
you
expressing
your
yourself.
creativity. That's what fashion is. So it could be like, all right, I walk out the house with what I got on. And somebody might look at me like, yo, she's mad regular. But I walked out the house feeling like my outfit was valid.
Poppin'.
So I don't care what nobody got to say about my outfit, to be honest. But that's how people don't think like that. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a fit-in type of situation.
Exactly.
Like, oh, yeah, you can't sit with me because you don't got no Balenciagas on your feet.
Like, I feel like people just try to play it safe.
Yeah,
and just wear calm fits so that they don't get stared at. Like, nah, I want to be stare at me.
Yeah, stare at me.
Stare at me.
I stare back.
Something that they not doing.
I'ma stare back.
She really will.
I will stare back.
She will stare back. But yeah, nah, the rules. There are too many rules, but you just gotta be confident in yourself enough to break them.
Yep.
That's all. It's like, are you just gonna suffer in silence and just wear what everybody else is wearing? Or are you gonna be free
and do what you want?
Happy,
right? And comfortable.
And
be happy with yourself.
Yeah. I be seeing people, I'm like, I know you're not comfortable.
I know
you're in pain.
Them
that
shoes is squeezing them toes.
That hurts.
Them shoes is them shoes is tight on your feet, bro. I know you wish you had some sandals on.
I know you wish you had them light up sneakers on.
I know
that's what
I know you want your toes to get some air right now. But
so nah, be big on the comfortable. We don't care. Fuck
facts.
Yeah, sometimes a lot of these jeans that I see, in general, they're just way too tight and it's way too like. There's no circulation. I'm like, bro, where is the circulation?
Is the air?
They're gonna amputate your legs in 2 days,
bro.
Yeah, me personally, I'm a big cargo pants.
Yeah,
like
loose,
like loose.
These
Those
are
if I was staring at them,
I
I'm
appreciate
like, okay, what's the buckles?
Bro, and they got the new cargos now where there's like pockets everywhere.
Bro, see that to me is like
pockets. I love pockets. I love
that to me is comfortable.
Yeah,
it's useful.
Yep, fashionable.
It's fashionable.
Like, look at
what
that.
else do you like, bro? 3 things. What else do you need?
What you need?
What else?
For what?
Comfort, fashionable, and useful.
And it's useful.
Resourceful.
With one pocket.
Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
like
on,
2
people.
tight ass pockets. You can't put your wallet in there.
You can't put your
Right.
wallet.
Come on, bro. That's OD.
Trying to be.
And it's not even working.
It's not.
Yeah.
So
Come
yeah,
on, y'all need to
fashion.
get right. Yeah, just
What
be
fashion
yourself.
is doing what you want to do and make sure that you're comfortable. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Comfortable. Be comfortable and confident. That's it.
Yo, confidence
The
can
2
really
Cs.
make like
2 C's. Comfortable
Two
and
Cs.
If you're
confident.
confident, you can make any fit.
You can make anything.
fire. You can put on a bed sheet. If
I
you're
could try
confident,
to right.
What? I'm rocking that bed sheet down the block.
I'm not trying to sell you a
don't
marker.
care.
A marker that has no use to you. But if I'm confident that you're gonna take the marker,
buy
you're
that
gonna
marker.
take the marker.
Hello.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going in.
Oh, that's
Go
like
buy
in.
that
Have you guys ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
The last scene where he
Yes.
says, "Sell me this pen."
Oh
see?
yes.
Yeah.
That was sell me this. Listen,
You know
it's
what's
all about
so crazy. My first papyrus. My
our
first
first
job.
job. Yeah.
That was they told me to sell them a pen.
Really?
I said, sell me this pen.
They told you to do
Caroline,
that?
she said, sell me this
Oh
pen.
my God.
I said,
That's crazy. They got that from Wolf of Wall Street. But
I don't know where she got it from.
Of course
they
she
did.
did.
They did not
She
come up
would
with
not
that.
come
They
up that
came
one
up with
by
that
herself.
shit.
I was so confused. I was like,
Should have watched the movie.
I should have, right? Yeah.
Listen, but
Prepared.
Right, exactly.
number one, confidence turns
Yeah.
everything
confidence.
upside down. Like,
Yeah. True.
because honestly, when we were getting ready for photo shoots, we would put a fit together in our house, right? And I would look at my fit. I'll be like, "This is fire." I'll look in the mirror, and I'm like, "Nah, you know what? This might be too much."
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, I look in the mirror again. I'm like, "Who
Who the
that?"
fuck is this stuff? Yeah.
I'm going out too much. Where
Right.
I'm going outside just like this, and y'all can stare at me.
Right.
I don't care. You just
Yep.
gotta be confident. Because I tell you, if I didn't take that second look in the mirror, I probably would have put the fit
Taking
away.
it off, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
it usually is always a fire fit. But if
Yeah.
you just gotta overstep the boundaries sometimes.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
That's like
Corduroys. Who's wearing
yeah.
corduroys these
right,
days?
exactly.
Like what? Nah, wear them corduroys.
Right.
You two seem to be very confident in yourselves. Was that confidence always there? Well, speaking like you two, like separately, was it always there? Because you need to have a lot of confidence in order to,
Yeah.
step in front of a camera, rock things, and be creative. That takes a
right.
lot of confidence. So was that always there? Or was that something you guys had to maybe, you two as individuals,
Yeah.
not as a brand,
Yeah.
but as
Right.
individuals, like kind of work with a little bit?
I know. Well, for me, it definitely was not always there. Honestly, it wasn't there until I met her. And I'm not even saying that because she's right next to me. It's true because she never gave a shit about nothing.
Yeah,
like,
I know, to be honest.
so me and her, we didn't start the Lace project until me and her became extremely close.
Yeah.
But we knew that we could do this because we had the same sense of fashion and we had the same sense of style, but she was just more confident than I was. And she helped bring it out of me to where I was comfortable enough to wear lime green pants outside with bubblegum pink sneakers, Like, I was like, okay, but I feel like our childhoods were extremely different.
Definitely
to where
so.
she grew up and had to deal with things to where she had to be like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
And with me, I was always trying to be a people pleaser. So
Okay.
I wasn't confident because I was always trying to be, trying to make sure everybody else was satisfied with me.
Yeah.
Naya, she grew up where that might not have been the case. So she had an attitude of, I'm going to do what I want and I don't care. When I met her, that's when I became more confident, and that's when we were actually able to start doing this together. Yeah.
For me, Believe it or not, you probably do know this, but for me, it wasn't there at one point because as a child, as she mentioned, two different, lifestyles. So as a child, for me, growing up, it was kind of like I was always getting bullied, because of my skin. I have eczema, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I'm getting picked on for something that's out of my control. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I have people around me who's telling me like, girl, just embrace it. Like, it's you. Like, it's a part of you. You cannot do anything about it, literally. So it's like, to a point, it's just like, I would literally, like, go to school. I would try to hide it. Like, I'm talking, it is 95 degrees outside, baking. I'm frying up, waiting to get in school, but I got a sweater on.
And those are all public schools.
And this is public schools. Kids
like
are
those
rude.
ACs. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, and the ACs are horrible.
Yes,
too.
Yeah. And
well,
it's
both,
like,
which makes it worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So while I'm baking, I'm over here like, damn, like I gotta hide my skin. And then I got to a certain age where it was like, yo, bro, dead ass, like, I don't care. What are you doing? Yeah. Like, what are you actually doing? Like, and honestly, this summer was the first summer that I actually started like flourishing for real, like I started exposing my skin more, and I'm getting
shorts.
Right,
I never knew there was a day I'm like where my best friend is wearing shorts.
Yo, it's that crazy because like I've never been like that as a kid.
Right,
skin out, mama.
Right, so I've never been like that as a kid. So like growing up and like being able to just be like, yo, honestly, sis, it's nothing you could do.
Of course.
It's like, what else can I do but be confident in my own skin?
Yeah, of course. There's the cards you were dealt with.
Yeah,
you make the most out of the situation.
And that could have went a good way or it could have went the bad way.
Yeah, of course.
So I took the good route. I'm just like, yo, I can't do nothing about it. Y'all gonna see this.
Okay.
Y'all gonna see this.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but does Winnie Harlow, does she have the same type of condition? Or is it a little different?
Yeah, it's a little different.
Okay.
She has vitiligo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vitiligo, okay.
And with me, quick backstory, my skin wasn't always like this, like discolored. Right. I just had the eczema, like the skin condition. But as a kid, my mom, she did everything to try to like help it go away, because that I'm
that's what a parent would do,
she was just trying to help me. So what she ended up doing was taking me back to her country, which is Guyana. She took me back to her country and she had this lady bathe me in something she thought would help, and that actually made it worse. So it's kind of like she still up to this day think like, oh my God, it's my fault. Like she would look at it and she would rub me up, and I'm like, sis, if only you knew how I'm bodying this, you think like what?
Right.
I'm like,
does she still feel bad about it?
I think she do. She doesn't verbally say it, but like sometimes I would like catch her like, oh man, like I wish, and it's just like, girl,
like feeling
it's
bad
right.
about it.
Yeah, and it's like, girl, don't feel bad, because like I'm 22, I'm confident, and I'm
there's
living
nothing.
my life.
It's not a fault. Like it is.
And
it
literally,
happens.
she doesn't understand. Like this is a part of me now. Like this is me. So I've accepted it. Like I'm good with what it is, to be honest. So yeah, that's where my confidence came.
Is that a conversation you two have had, maybe, or you two plan to have, maybe? Like, oh, hey, listen, I don't want you feeling bad about this anymore. I'm good. I'm embracing it. Look, there's people who are do the same thing I'm doing that have skin conditions as well.
Right, exactly.
It's not a big deal nowadays. It's not like a bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like I've told that to her, but she doesn't really understand. She doesn't grasp it. Yeah, she thinks I'm just telling her that just to make her feel better. But it's like a real thing. Like, sis, you're good. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, at least she tried, because the parents would be like, hey, listen, that is
exactly.
Yeah,
no, but she be feeling it sometimes. I'm like, girl, it's all right. I'm good.
What was her reaction to you modeling and doing stuff?
Honestly, she's very supportive.
That's great.
And I'm so grateful for that, because some, families, it don't even have to be parents necessarily, but just some people, they don't have that support. You know what I'm saying? My family is pretty supportive all overall. So I'm awesome. Lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky to have that. And if anything, they're pushing me to step out of my comfort zone. And they've been doing that. But that was just, I wasn't ready for that yet. So that's just something I always had to deal with. Like, whenever I'm ready to do it, I'm going to do it. So now I'm ready to do it, and they're just like 100% like they ready for it. So
like super about it.
They've been about it though. That's the crazy part about it. And they just kept telling me, but I just couldn't, I didn't see it at the time, because I'm still, insecure about it. So
of course,
for me, it's kind of like, I see what y'all getting at now because I'm actually doing it, but before I didn't see it. So it's just like, just to know that they actually been like that, behind me the whole time is just, it's cool.
Okay.
Definitely a blessing too.
Yeah,
because I know a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know a lot of people, and being a creative in this day and age is really rough, especially if your family. Because I come from a family where it's like school. And I actually didn't even tell my parents about the Lace project until we were a year in. And the only reason they found out was because me and Naya were getting ready for a shoot at my house, and we were leaving. And my mom was like, why y'all dressed like that? And I was like, oh, we have a photo shoot. And to this day, like, they still really don't. Because it's like I said, their mindset is, you know, she came from a family who's just really supportive when it comes to creativity. And I just know a lot of parents who, like I said, with
they might not get it.
They might not. Having a child that's a creative, that's a sensitive thing that you need to, as a parent, you need to learn how to raise a creative child. It's
Absolutely.
You can really, excuse my language, you can really fuck up their development.
Yeah.
They're creative. Let them be creative. If you put them in this military base, in this school shit, that's not what they want to do. That's not how their brain is wired. Creatives, their brain is literally
always going. It's always
like
going.
there are CAT scans. If you look at a person who with a different occupation, like a lawyer, and then you look at someone who's a painter, literally,
it's different.
It's different.
Which of course it is.
So it's
different.
like you can't raise them as that. But thankfully for me, you know, like, they weren't as strict when it, like, I went to school, I finished college, but I was also able to be creative at the same time. So thankfully for me, I was able to do both, but there are a lot of kids who want to drop out of school so that they can do what they want to do. And that's when the parents are going to be like, let's say I wanted to, because I'm not even using my degree right now, but I went to school just because, you know, I wanted to get the experience of going to college. But let's say I didn't want that, you know what I mean? It would have been an argument. And I was like, no, I want to model. I want to style.
Of course.
It would have been a problem. If that was in Naya's situation, you know, it wouldn't have been. But in my situation, it would have been. So I just feel like, you know, my heart goes out to all the creatives, people that are just like us out there who just want to make art 24/7. And
do it,
bro.
Do
like,
it.
If you gotta move out, if you gotta sleep on a friend's couch just so that you could get some content,
just as long as you have the people around you to support you, that's literally
even if it's not
all
family.
you need. It don't have to be family. Bro.
I feel like a healthy support system is definitely is needed.
It is, because it's like, look at now, for instance, like, I'm surrounding myself around positive people, positive energy. Some people don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because all they need is one conversation with you or me, or you. See what I'm saying?
To
like, they just
mindset.
To just change them. It's a mindset thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just go for it. It's like, you wouldn't know what the outcome would be unless you try it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just go for it. You know?
I feel like we live in a society where it's like young people, but also older people. No one really takes you serious unless you're either making money off of something, or if you're super famous now and like you're popping all over the place.
When I say
talk the talk, brother,
bro, like it's
sick. Like,
it is absolutely. It's like
really
people can't enjoy themselves and do art without people getting criticizing it.
There's no money in that. Like, what are you doing? Like, just
it's just
like,
so negative.
But there's happiness in it.
Right.
But
what are you doing? May I ask?
I don't know. Money, yes, does make the world go round, but when you have money and you're not happy, that don't work either.
Right. Because the money's gonna come. Eventually, if you're good at what you do, the money's gonna come.
I was gonna bring that point up exactly.
It's gonna come regardless. So that shouldn't be your first priority. Because if it is, then you in the wrong field and your mindset is already fried. You need to just reevaluate some things first before moving forward. But the money's gonna come regardless. So just as long as you're passionate about what you're doing, you good at what you're doing, and you stay at what you're doing, you're gonna be fine.
You'll be fine.
Exactly.
The money will definitely come.
And plus, there are so many ways to make money nowadays too. So many. So it's even like, let's say, like, for example, let's say you want to be like a painter, something like that, right? Or like you want to be in a career that, like a teacher or something like that, where it doesn't pay that much out the gate and all that, but you still want to, you know, like, so hustle and still, you know, like make some money for yourself without losing the passion. You could invest in company that you like trade stocks or something. Yes. You could do other stuff. You could sell T-shirts, Amazon drop shipping, and still do the teaching thing that like, makes your heart happy.
Right. Fun fact: Claudia is my cousin, and she literally made like $600 this month just by selling $5 pieces of jewelry. You can make money.
That's a hustle right there. Shout out to her, man.
What?
That's crazy.
She gave us some pieces before she started selling. I remember
this is what I'm talking about. When you around people who's trying to get to the bag, like, you have no choice but to, you know, have that mindset. If
of course.
Yeah, if you're around people who's not really doing shit, like, what you expect?
They're not
You're
gonna
gonna
do
be
shit.
doing right. Like you're gonna be on the same timing. Like
And
so.
I feel like entrepreneurs, they're
Yeah.
creatives as well.
They
You gotta
definitely
be.
Oh no, of course. You
Like
have to
people
be.
talking about
You
something, how you
have
gonna
to
be a creative and you can't make money? You need to be creative to make money.
Watch this.
Especially nowadays.
Selling jewelry, you
Jewelry,
make
$5. $5.
Yeah.
You gotta be creative,
What?
bro.
Yeah.
Yup.
Realistically, you know how many people are making jewelry?
Yo,
you know how many
this is what
people
I'm
are doing
saying.
being
I'm
stylists
low-key
and
grateful for
models
this
and stuff
pandemic.
like that.
A lot of people
Yo,
are low-key grateful because they've discovered
they found
skills in
themselves,
themselves
you know?
that are just like, oh, I could make money off of this. You know,
Yeah,
because people
like-
lost their jobs. They
Yeah.
had no.
So now they have
other
no choice.
but to discover, okay, let
Yeah.
me figure out what I'm good at. You
Right.
know what I mean? So listen, this
I mean,
styling program, we discovered
yeah.
like, we could actually style people.
actually
This
do
is what
it,
we're
yeah.
good at. So.
Yeah.
I wish that on everybody. I wish that for everybody around me to
Success
eat.
and greatness. Yes.
I don't care. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if we don't talk no more. I don't care. I want this for you. I want this for everybody. Because if
Right.
everybody had this, we wouldn't live in the type of world that we live in, bro.
Right.
Of
That's
course.
Everybody-
You know,
so
of course.
fact.
Yeah.
Everybody hungry,
That's
but
so
they
true.
want to eat off your plate. Like, no, I'm trying to fill
No,
you.
I'm trying to help you
fill
get your own plate
Like,
to help others. Like
the world. Listen, but that's
yeah,
another
you're right.
That's
a whole nother
conversation.
conversation. A whole nother day.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So before we log off real quick, what's planned for you? What do you guys have planned for 2021? Because 2020 like it's about to end.
Yeah.
Stuff is still whatever. So thinking forward that 2021 is gonna be everything's gonna be back to normal per se. What do you guys have planned out as a brand?
Honestly, I'm thinking big. I'm thinking Nike. I'm thinking collaborations, traveling. Yeah,
We need that little verification.
yeah.
check.
That's how I'm
Ooh,
saying.
nah, that shit right there would be
Being
crazy.
a
What?
certified stylist,
Yeah,
getting
that's-
flown out to style other people in different countries.
Yeah, we
and-
thinking big, man. We thinking
Yeah,
big.
for sure.
So definitely just continuing to stay creative, continuing to have good like-minded people around you.
staying
Positive
motivated.
energy. Yes, motivation is definitely key.
By the end of 2020, we should have at least have our blog up.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna put all of our content, our videos, as well as our photo shoots, as well as
Yeah.
our photographers and everything like that. So we'll have our blog up, and by the end of 2020, we'll also have our styling program going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll finish the year off with those two, and next
Yeah.
year y'all can catch us on a flight.
Yep. Hey.
Amen to that.
Gang, feel me? And that's that on that.
Come on now,
That's
yeah.
that on that.
We out here.
Awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys coming on. You guys definitely seem to have a
course,
good bit on your
yes. Thank you for
shoulders.
having us.
I see I get the creativity. I
Yes,
get.
juice is flowing.
It's
That's
flowing.
what this is.
I wish that on all of y'all in this
Yes,
room.
facts.
To feed
We
off
need
of
that.
it.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Let's
Nah,
do
man,
it.
absolutely. I definitely appreciate for you guys coming on through.
Of
I wish you guys
course.
nothing but
Thank you.
success
Mateo,
moving forward and all
appreciate you.
that.
My
Always
brother.
love, brother.
Facts.
All right, awesome. So this is a real podcast. We'll catch you guys next time.
Later.